Hi, I'm Kate. Thank you for taking the time to join me. I'm part of the global MCC community. I live and work in the UK, but I participate in Crave MCC in Sydney. As part of our Crave MCC online church offering, we have a study group that meets on a Tuesday with attendees from Australia, New Zealand, and the UK. You'd be very welcome to join us. I'm here this Maundy Thursday to reflect on what this means to me. In English and in Spanish, the word has a slightly different meaning. Jueves Santo means Holy Thursday, whereas in English, the word Maundy comes from the Latin mandatum, or command. This refers to the instructions Jesus gave his disciples at the Last Supper. It's a key day in the Christian calendar and marks the end of Lent, a time for reflection for Christians that follows Shrove Tuesday or Pancake Day. So often, themes of betrayal are related to this day. But for me, as I've grown in my faith, there are two key themes that come to me about this day. Firstly, we learn from Jesus and what it means to truly be a leader. Jesus led by example, that he did what he wanted his disciples to do. He poured water into a basin and began to wash his disciples' feet, drying them with a towel that was wrapped around him. John 13:5. He led by example. Jesus commanded us to love as he did. He was doing the work of the lowliest of servants, and he wanted his disciples to emulate his loving humility. Secondly, we have a time to reflect on the commandment Jesus gave his disciples that all Christians have followed. On this day, as Christians, we celebrate the institution of the Eucharist as the true body and blood of Christ. Uniquely, in the Metropolitan Community Church, we utilise an open communion table in many of our places of worship. For me, this was a unique turning point in my faith, removing the gatekeeper of the clergy with engaging with the sacrament outlined by Jesus at the Last Supper. You are all welcome, is said before all who attend MCC, so that they can come to the table and share in the body and blood of Christ, an undertaking that binds us all and ensures that we take a moment to rest. Rest in our appreciation of Jesus, rest in what he was saying, and rest and reflect on the significance of his act of love in washing the feet of his disciples and his ultimate sacrifice on the cross. So on this day, where the themes of betrayal and Leonardo da Vinci's Renaissance painting of the Last Supper populate the collective media, I hope that together, celebrating with the MCC community, you are able to reflect on the humility of Jesus and our open communion tables and what this means to you. Wishing you a peaceful and reflective Easter.